You're still upset over Resident Evil 8? What was wrong with Resident Evil 8? It was just Resident Evil 4, but with Ethan Winters.
Because 7 was unique and fun, and I liked 7 a lot.
7 was just a remake of the fucking first game.
No,
but with
it was what the fuck? It was not a remake of the first.
Insane? It's
7 was a remake of the first game.
wrong.
It's a reinterpretation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not meaning a literal remake. It's like saying how
I know you don't mean literally, but it still makes
remake.
no fucking sense what you're saying.
No, everyone is we'll TED talk this after we do these fucking logs.
This is a safe space.
Alright. Weird takes, fuck you guys. Okay. Why do you think they organized Resident Evil 7 as Biohazard? Because it was originally going to be a straight up fucking reboot. Right?
What?
Fucking guy goes to spooky mansion. There are zombos.
In like maybe in the most
There is
basic
chemistry.
that like.
In the most.
What do you mean? The gameplay
What
is
do you
entirely
mean?
different. Resident Evil 1 wasn't just a guy goes to a spooky mansion.
It's not a mansion. It is a mansion.
I played First of all,
Orleansian.
I played Resident Evil 1. It's not just a guy goes to a spooky mansion. There's like a whole team of people. They're trying to like respond to some shit, right?
Well, did you remember in 7 when Guy's girlfriend was that team of people who went somewhere, and then Girl, who was the biohazard? All spoilers, by the way. And then she brings said biohazard to the New Orleansian mansion in the swamp.
All right, so that's
With
about
3
10
distinct
seconds worth of the game.
areas.
The game is like
Mansion,
over 10 hours long,
garden.
right? There's obvious, like, what you're describing is just things that are
That's
in
so not
every
relevant.
Resident Evil
It's the
game.
same layout as Resident Evil 1. It is the same beats. It is the new hope of Resident Evil.
That's
Not New Hope,
crazy.
but new Force Awakens.
I would not describe that way.
It is. It is the Force Awakens of Resident Evil.
What you're saying is very confusing.
Well, everyone hates Force Awakens because there's like, New Hope but with Girl.
Okay.
Where's the family in the first game? Lisa Trevor? The Spencer Mansion? Instead of the Hillbilly Estate?
They're so
Yeah,
incredibly
like
different,
Congratulations.
though.
They are not!
They're not?
No! Instead of zombos, it's goop. Anyway. Now, on to 8. Resident Evil 8 is just the Force Awakens of fucking Resident Evil 4.
Kind of. I mean, like, here's the thing. I can see similarities, but what you're describing, like, it's not like to call them a reboot or a remake or even like close to that is not
Spiritual.
accurate. There's ideas borrowed from those games, and those connections can be made in that sense.
What's his face borrows from Satoshi Kon.
Darren Aronofsky.
That's it. I always forget his name.
All right, hold on. I'm just hold the fuck on. I'm just taking a tiny little
There's
break
no
here.
corner. I am a wide open field. It's called archetypes. I'll archetype you.
Archetypes.
Synecdoche. Syndeki.
All right.
That's it. I'm downloading Resident Evil. I'm gonna play that fucking game.
So where do we start from this? Like somebody said they were disappointed in Resident Evil 8. I would say I was disappointed in Resident Evil 8 because of Resident Evil 7 being so good. And Resident Evil 7 was actually scary, and it felt like unique and like a nice, fresh take. Despite, maybe borrowing some very simple ideas from the series,
Resident
which
Evil
would make it a
7
Resident Evil
atmosphere.
game.
Get me off this log. I need to yell. Resident Evil 8 was a different type of game. It was like Resident Evil 4, more action-packed.
Yeah, but it wasn't scary at any point. It wasn't none of the
scary part.
No, none of it was
Piss
scary.
your pants. Oh no, a goo monster is around that corner. I know it.
No, Resident Evil 7 had like good like scary concepts, and the character of the family was like just so much more. It was almost like kind of Sam Raimi.
Lim Lossage wasn't,
you know?
True. I will concede there is definitely a huge Evil Dead
inspiration.
What's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration. Yep.
All right, we have a super chat from Nepali Jesus. Resident Evil 1. Woman goes into spooky mansion. Resident Evil 7. Man goes into spooky mansion. Suspicious. love your vids, Adam. Take care.
My girlfriend's been missing for a year, and then I got this message. Suspicious.
That's like Silent Hill 2. Suspicious.
Oh.
Is Resident Evil 7 a remake of Silent Hill 2? I think according to you it would be.